Hello, this is the Midday News. Thanks for joining us. What was supposed to be polling for day open electorate in Western Highlands today has now been deferred to Wednesday, the 21st of January 2026. This is due to rising security concerns in the electorate, which requires careful collaboration with key stakeholders to ensure a successful by-election. The PNG Electoral Commission staff and polling officers on the ground worked on Sunday to complete the training and address remaining issues for polling this Wednesday. Meanwhile, preparations for New Ireland provincial by-election are on schedule and have begun polling today. Today's polling will include the photo roll exercise in TVWAN Urban LLG. This exercise aims to confirm voter identity and capture NID numbers. PNG Electoral Commission Acting Commissioner Margaret Vagi appealed again to all candidates and supporters to uphold the rule of law and treat this by-election as an opportunity to elect their member. The Education Department says exams will stay while grade 8 and 10 selection points are removed under the 166 reform to keep students in school until grade 12.
The Education Department has reaffirmed that national examinations in Papua New Guinea will not be removed, despite ongoing changes to the school structure under the 166 education reform. Speaking during a media conference at Vulupindi House on Friday, Education Secretary Dr. Uke Kombra confirmed that while exams remain, the government is pacing out the selection points at grade 8 and 10, a move aimed at keeping more children in school until grade 12.
We are not removing assessment of learning, we're not removing tests, we're not removing any national exam. We are saying that, the government is saying, the Department of Education is saying that we are removing the selection system, a system where we take young children off the education system, a dropout system at grade 8, a dropout system at grade 10. That's the system that we are saying that we have to do away with, so that every child goes from prep and goes all the way and completes grade.
Dr. Kombra says the reform shifts PNG's structure from the old 364 model to a 166 system, ensuring that all students complete 13 years of schooling before graduating. He said early exits at grade 8 and 10 were unfair, and many grade 8 leavers just 13 years old turned to be on their own. Although not every province is ready to take in all grade 8 students, 6 provinces, Enga, Western Island, Jiwaka, Eastern Islands, Western Province, and New Ireland, have confirmed readiness to implement the reform. The department says vocational schools and food centers will help students in areas lacking classroom space.
Every child must complete 13 years of education. That's the policy of government now, that the minimum qualification of every child in Papua New Guinea must be a grade 12 certificate.
The Education Department says it will continue supporting provinces as they transition to the 166 system and is calling on the media to help spread accurate information as the reform rolls out nationwide. Joanna Pile, TVWAN News.
As of today, teachers in the nation's capital remain uncertain about where they will be teaching, despite schools officially resuming today. Teaching Service Commission Acting Chairman Mike Ugaya frustratingly said the continued failure to deliver teacher postings for the NCD ahead of the 2026 school year is uncalled for and deeply disturbing. He said it is particularly disappointing given that the Teachers Service Commission delivered the Confirmation Gazette for 2026 in early December 2025. While other provinces have acted on this progress, NCD has failed to do so. Ugaya has called on the Secretary for Education, Dr. Uke Kombra, to take immediate disciplinary action against NCD Education Board and officers responsible. To sports now, Solomon Kings FC made a winning start to the OFC Pro League as they overcame 10-man PNG Hekari FC in the final match of the weekend at Eden Park. The final two teams to make their competition bowl, both coaches were determined to make up for the wait and lay down an early marker in round one.
Cross comes in.
Expectations were high as both teams fielded starting lineups packed with attacking intent, and there was no shortage of commitment in the opening 45 minutes. PNG Hekari FC occasionally probed at the other end, but hearts were in mouths for Marcos Guzmao's side when goalkeeper Dave Tomare was shown a red card for handling the ball outside the area. PNG Hekari's attempts at breaking the deadlock became more challenging just after the break when Atikepo appeared to lace out at Robbie Leslie, brandishing a yellow card. Both sides responded to the challenge in dynamic with substitutions. Japanese forward Shota Higasid, with the first touch since entering the field, connected with a low cross from William Komasi to put Solomon Kings in front. Solomon Kings comfortably held on despite not adding to their lead, securing a crucial opening match victory. Rex Lita, TVWAN Sports.
Jehud Vikings are through to the KCK Rigorized Cup playoffs for the staggering 300,000 Kina cash prize and the cup after defeating Gerehu 3 Bulls in the Leg 1 Grand Final yesterday at Bava Park. The local Gerehu derby took off to a great start with both sides exchanging try for try and tied up 8-all at the halftime serene. The more determined Jehud Vikings outfit put on a spirited performance in the second half to come up with the only try. The all-important try ultimately proved the match winner. The victorious Vikings walked home with 10,000 Kina prize money and a ticket to the Cup playoffs. The heartbroken Bulls settled for the second place, grabbing 5,000 Kina cash and also a pass into the Cup playoffs. The opening leg of the 2026 Egmark Rugby League 9's Tri-Series concluded with a thrilling grand showdown between two Rabaul teams. Newcomers Rabaul Marist defeated 2025 defending champions Page Park Cowboys 8-4 in a physical affair. Marist won 5,000 Kina for their victory, while the Cowboys took home 3,000 Kina as runner-ups. Both teams showcased skill and speed, but Marist's strong defense kept them until full-time.
The new kids on the block, Rabaul Marist, put on a thrilling performance on Sunday to outclass 2025 champions Page Park Cowboys, taking out the first leg of the Egmark Rugby League 9's Tri-Series at the Gilligill Resettlement Sports Oval, WLLG Rabaul District. Despite a slow start to day one of the tournament, teams quickly found their rhythm to progress to the top 8 semi-final process on Sunday, which culminated in the grand final decider between the two Rabaul teams. To reach the final, Marist and Cowboys overcame Kokopo rivals Razorbacks and the United Brothers, setting the stage for the grand final held at the Gilligill Resettlement Sports Oval on Sunday. Egmark Rabaul Rugby League 9's Tri-Series Tournament Director Paul Joseph thanked everyone involved, from match officials, team managers and players, for ensuring this year's series kicked off on Saturday and ended successfully on Sunday.
We moved to round 2, which we will have third and fourth player for sure, and then prize money increases until the third weekend down at Queen's Park. We will have the last one, which will also have the third and fourth player for sure. So it's a slow start for tournaments like this, but once the game gets going, it's, as you can hear, everybody's on the toes, and referees have been put under pressure, but they're the ones in control. Once again, a big bonus to Gazette Sports Authority. The governor was here this morning, as usual. We are very thankful for continued support for our game.
Round 1 of the women's competition will kick off in leg 2 of the series, which is this coming weekend. 4 teams ready to challenge each other, featuring United Sisters, Murray Reds, MFS Cowgirls, and HK Rabaul Panthers. The third and final leg is scheduled for January 31 at Queen's Park in Rabaul. The overall Tri-Series winner will receive 10,000 kina and runners-up 7,000 kina. For the women's, the winners will get 5,000 kina, runner-up 3,500. Terry Long with TVWAN Sports.
21-year-old sprinter Joy Tiaba has taken up a 2-year scholarship to Neosho Community College in Kansas under the Oceania Australia Foundation Scholarship Program. Tiaba is of mixed ENB and Ora parentage, but was brought up in Goroka and has been part of the NSI Athlete Development Program in recent years. In conjunction with junior colleagues in the USA, the foundation have been providing full scholarships to Pacific Island athletes for many years, and previous PNG recipients. Joy had her first taste of indoor competition on Sunday, only 4 days after arriving in Kansas. Running in Maryville, Missouri, she clocked an impressive 6:062 seconds in the 400 meters. And that ends the midday news. Do join us at 6 tonight for the main bulletin.